My name is Pedro Dominguez, and I would love to have you run along with me as I train to reach the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc.
For those of you who don't know, the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc, or UTMB, is a 100-mile, 175-kilometer race with an elevation gain of 33,031 feet, or 10,068 meters. It runs along the Alps through France, Switzerland, and Italy. The race begins and ends in Chamonix, France, and runners have a maximum of 46 hours and 45 minutes to complete it. The race started back in 2003 and has since grown immensely in popularity. So much so that you now have to enter a lottery to even be considered to run in it. In 2025, 2,492 runners started the race, with only 1,665 finishing the event. With a 66.8 finisher rate, this makes the UTMB one of the hardest races in the world.
Hello everyone, and welcome. As you can see by the title and the introduction to this video, I will be attempting to train so I can reach the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc. Of course, I'm not going to be doing this anytime soon. It takes time, it takes training, and I'm not the biggest fan of running, or I should say I wasn't the biggest fan of running. I've recently been watching a few videos from Nate from the YouTube channel Kara and Nate. I've also been watching some videos from the YouTuber Jeff Pelletier. He did the UTMB as well, and he does other ultra marathons. I've been getting a lot of inspiration from them, and I think that that's something that I want to do. It's hard to get started when you're not a big fan of running, but getting inspired by those guys really changed my mentality. It made me want to get off the couch and onto the trail, honestly. And that's what this series is going to be about. It's going to be about me getting from the couch to the trail, putting my body to the test, putting my mind to the test. You know, it's something that I want to do and something that I want to achieve, and I feel like recording myself and giving you guys updates is really going to motivate me. It's not always going to be pretty, I know that. It's not always going to be easy. There's going to be pain, there's going to be sweat, there might be blood, there's going to be tears for sure. But I'm ready to endure all that. I'm ready to put my body to the test at 31 years old, which is not really that old to be an ultra marathon runner. I've seen videos of people doing it in their 40s, 50s. I'm sure there's older people who have done it, and also I'm sure there's younger people who have done it. And if these videos can inspire anybody who's just sitting at home watching it to get up and run around their block, run a mile, run 5 kilometers, then that'll be great. You know, do what you can with your body while you can do it, because we're not always going to have that ability. I have played some sports. I'm a big fan of soccer, football internationally, and tennis. So I am accustomed to running a little bit. I'm a bigger guy, but I'm not out of shape. So I think the initial training is going to seem easy for me. But once we get into the heavier stuff, the bigger stuff, the more complicated stuff, that's where I'm going to feel it a lot. I think my plan is to start slow. I want to start by running a mile nonstop, then move into a 5K, then maybe an 8K, a 10K after that. Once we reach the 10K and complete it, then I want to do a half marathon, a marathon, maybe one or two of those. Then get into the bigger stuff, which is the 50K, 50 miles, and obviously the 100. Getting into the UTMB is not going to be easy. I know you have to collect stones along the way by completing other races. So some of those races that I want to do are the Kodiak Run, which is here in Big Bear, California. I would love to do Western States, which is near Lake Tahoe. And I would absolutely love to do one of the Chihuahua 100 milers. Chihuahua is where I was born. That is a place that is close to me, and the Tarahumaras, the indigenous tribe who originally ran that trail, they're close to me because I have descendant blood from them, and I think that would be really, really special, not only for me, but for my family as well. So let's see if we can get out there. As far as gear goes, I don't have much running gear. I have basketball shorts, I have workout shirts, that I get from soccer events and such, and I have a pair of shoes that are for tennis. They are tennis shoes, but they're also shoes for tennis. So that's what I have right now to run in. As I start progressing, I know I will start acquiring more gear. My first big purchase is going to be definitely shoes, and we'll go from there. We'll see what other gear I accumulate along the way, and don't worry, I'll be making videos and showing you guys on TikTok and Instagram. Speaking of Instagram and TikTok, I'm going to leave the links down here, so please go follow. I'm going to post weekly stuff there. If you want to see day-to-day progress, go check it out. Otherwise, I'm going to be uploading here on YouTube weekly for trainings, and then there's a couple other surprises that I'm going to upload here as well. Well, thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. Please hit subscribe, hit like, share with your friends. Again, I want to do a Couch to Trail series. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, and I want you guys there along the way to help me and motivate me, and hopefully I can inspire you guys. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.